How to install Keydiy Audi BCM2 solder-free adapter for KD-X4 step-by-step guide. Hey everyone, welcome back to Baabji Motors, your trusted pit stop for everything related to automobile diagnostics, ECU programming, and smart key solutions. Before we get started, a quick but important note. This video is made purely for educational and informational purposes. Every tool, process, and demonstration shown here is meant to guide technicians, students, and enthusiasts who are keen on learning more about modern automotive technology. We strictly follow fair use guidelines, so any images, software references, or brand names belong entirely to their rightful owners. Always remember to work safely, respect manufacturer recommendations, and follow your country's local laws when working on vehicles. Now, here's a little challenge for you all. Most people watching this channel love the content, but only a fraction hit that subscribe button. If you're one of those who hasn't yet, please take a second to subscribe. It's absolutely free for you, but makes a world of difference for us. Let's set a bold target together. Can we hit 10,000 likes and 1,000 comments in the first 24 hours of this video? I know the Baabji Motors family can make it happen. And don't forget, you can hype this video in the comments too. It's a fun, free way to push our video higher in the charts and let YouTube know that this content is worth recommending to other automotive enthusiasts like you. Now, let's dive straight into the topic, installing the Keydiy Audi BCM2 solder-free adapter for the KD-X4. But before I walk you through step-by-step, let me ask you a quick question to keep your brain ticking. Did you know why Keydiy specifically designed a solder-free adapter for the Audi BCM2 module instead of sticking to the traditional soldering method? Think about it while we go through this guide, and I'll reveal the answer at the end. Drop your guesses in the comment section. I love reading through them. So let's get into it. Keydiy, a brand that many of you are already familiar with, recently introduced an Audi IMMO5 encrypted BCM2 solder-free adapter kit for its KD-X4 key programmer. This adapter was designed specifically to allow programming of Audi BCM2 smart keys without needing to solder. Now, that's a game changer because soldering directly onto sensitive electronic control units like the BCM2 can be tricky, risky, and in some cases, downright intimidating for beginners. One wrong move with a soldering iron, and you could easily damage the module beyond repair. Keydiy's adapter essentially removes that risk by giving technicians a reliable plug-and-play solution. The kit itself is fairly simple, yet smartly designed. Inside the package, you'll find two main interface boards, each corresponding to specific processors. One board is meant for the D70F3634 processor, while the other is designed for the D70F3635 processor. That means the very first step in this process is identifying which processor your BCM2 module has, because choosing the correct interface board is absolutely essential. If you were to mistakenly use the wrong board, the module simply wouldn't read properly, and you might even risk damaging the setup. Each adapter board in the kit is also equipped with two card slot fasteners, which play an important role in securing the connection. Alongside these boards, you'll also notice a connecting cable that links the interface board to the KD-X4 programmer itself. And finally, a set of fixing pillars that are used to firmly hold the board in place on the BCM2 module. These little details might seem minor at first, but they're what makes the installation process secure and reliable, eliminating movement or loose connections while you work. For the sake of this tutorial, let's take the D70F3635 board as an example. Once you've identified that your BCM2 module has this particular processor, the next step is to prepare the board for installation. The first thing you'll want to do is remove the two fasteners from the adapter. Now, flip over the BCM2 module and you'll notice three small mounting holes located on the backside. These holes are where the fixing pillars come into play. Carefully take the fixing pillars and secure them into the three holes of the BCM2 module. Once that's done, you'll need to align the interface board so that its three holes match perfectly with the fixing pillars you just installed. Alignment is key here. If the holes are off, you'll know something is not positioned correctly. Once everything is lined up, gently press the BCM2 interface board downward, letting it sit firmly on the fixing pillars. Now, with the board in place, it's time to secure everything using the fasteners. Pay attention to orientation here. The shorter side of each fastener should be positioned at the top, while the longer side should be facing downward. This ensures that the board stays flat and stable on the module, preventing any unnecessary movement during the programming process. Once the board is properly secured, the physical installation is essentially complete. From here, the process shifts over to connectivity and software. Take the cable included in the package and use it to connect the installed BCM2 interface board directly to the KD-X4 key programmer. With the physical connection established, you'll now need to link the KD-X4 programmer to your mobile device. This is done using an OTG cable, which allows the KD-X4 to communicate with your phone. Once connected, simply open up the Keydiy mobile app, which is specifically designed to handle operations like data reading and key programming. Using the app, you'll now be able to read data directly from the BCM2 module. This data is crucial for key programming because it contains the encrypted information that allows the KD-X4 to generate or program a compatible smart key for the vehicle. The beauty of this setup is that you've managed to get all of this done without ever touching a soldering iron. No risk of overheating, no risk of damaging delicate solder pads, and no need for hours of practice with micro-soldering tools. So there you have it, a streamlined, safer, and more efficient way of programming Audi BCM2 smart keys using the Keydiy KD-X4 and its new solder-free adapter kit. And now let's circle back to that question I asked at the beginning. Why did Keydiy design a solder-free adapter for the BCM2 instead of sticking to the traditional soldering approach? The answer is simple but powerful, because soldering is risky, time-consuming, and impractical for many technicians. Not every workshop is equipped with advanced soldering tools, and not every technician has years of soldering experience. By creating a solder-free adapter, Keydiy essentially made BCM2 programming accessible to a much larger audience, from experienced professionals to newcomers just learning the ropes. In my personal opinion, this was a brilliant move by Keydiy. It shows that they're listening to the needs of technicians in the real world, people who want safer, faster, and more reliable solutions that don't put expensive modules at risk. I truly believe that as vehicles get more advanced, we're going to see more and more of these solder-free solutions across the industry, and that's a trend worth celebrating. Now, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you think solder-free adapters are the future of automotive programming, or do you still prefer traditional soldering for certain jobs? Drop your opinion in the comments below. I read every single one. Before we wrap up, here's a fun little fact. The BCM2 module in Audi vehicles is one of the most secure and encrypted modules out there, which is why tools like KD-X4 with specialized adapters are so valuable. Interestingly, the IMMO5 encryption used in these BCM2 units was specifically designed to prevent unauthorized key cloning. So whenever you successfully program a key with this adapter, you're actually working with one of the most advanced immobilizer systems currently on the market. That brings us to the end of today's guide. Remember the challenge we set at the start: 10,000 likes and 1,000 comments in the first 24 hours. If you enjoyed this video or learned something new, please smash that like button, drop a comment, and don't forget to share this with your fellow technicians and friends. Subscribing is free, but it means the world to us here at Baabji Motors. And one last thing. If you're watching this video within the first 7 days of upload, make sure you use the hype option in the comments. It's a fun, free way to show your excitement and help this video climb the leaderboard so more people can discover it. Thank you so much for sticking around till the very end. Until next time, keep learning, keep exploring, and as always, happy diagnosing.